Hello there, it's Dina here of Soul Purpose Publishing and Coaching. And today I want to talk about the PPPs and to be careful of the PPP distortion. And this is, of course, a distortion in your thinking. So let me first ask you some questions. Do you ever take something personal when somebody says no to you or they make a comment that you see that as a personal attack against you, or when something goes wrong and something isn't working your way, that you think it's never gonna change, it's always gonna be like that, it's permanent. And the third one, pervasive, is something goes wrong and you think your whole life is affected by it, your whole life is down the tubes. Okay, so these are the three P's, and this kind of thinking will put you in a black hole. It will cause you to experience depression, resentment, fear, anger, powerlessness. It is really, really a terrible place to be in. And that is, of course, caused by, if we do this, by our own suffering. And this is just because of stinking thinking. So, because all of these meanings or beliefs that we have, the conditioning, the beliefs that we have about anything that is personal, in other words, anything that goes wrong, we take it personally. It's always about us instead of the situation. So, once we can separate ourselves, say, is this about me? Is this true? Is this about me or is it about the issue? The moment we can make that separation, it's wonderful, because the moment it's not about you, then we can talk about it. If it's something that you are selling to someone or inviting them to go somewhere and they don't want to and they say no, then you can ask, what is the problem with that, or what is wrong with that, or how else would you have liked that to be, instead of thinking, oh my God, they don't like me, or they think I'm a loser, or whatever the case may be. So don't make it about you. Ask, make it about the issue, the thing. And of course, permanent, nothing is ever permanent. Even though it may seem, because you are in a loop of creating the same circumstances over and over, it may seem that it's permanent. But the moment you change your thinking, it all changes. And of course, the last one, pervasive, is when something affects you, it's not everything in your life. So, accurate thinking means to contextualize the situation. It's not everywhere, it's just here in this little slice of my life, whether it's a relationship or whether it's about money. Uh, Maybe you wanted to buy something and you couldn't. It's not everywhere. It's not that now I have a headache and now my whole life is over. No, it's to learn to think accurately. It's not about you. It's not permanent. It's not always. This was then, and that was then, a previous situation where this might have happened. That was then. This is now. It's not everywhere. It's just here. And it's not about me. It's about the issue. Now, of course, again, it comes down to, if we go down this road of the PPPs, then our vibration is so low that we cannot create anything new. We've got to transcend it so that we can raise our vibration, so that we can correct our thinking. And when we do that, we start seeing the truth, And now we can change our minds. Okay, we can give new meanings. That is such a liberating process and experience. So, of course, it comes down to self awareness. Now, self awareness and free will, remember in the video the previous video is all about using the power of your free will. Self awareness and free will, amazing combo. It's like a superpower. So, when you become aware of this kind of thinking, that you can stop it in its tracks and say, no, I don't buy that. This is not true. It's not my truth. It's an assumption. This is what I believe. Or it's not everywhere. It's only in this little piece of my life. It's only this situation. It's not permanent. That was then. This is now. It's not personal. It's not about me. It is about the situation. And when we start to challenge these assumptions and we start correcting them to be in alignment with who we really are, then of course that feels amazing and you raise your vibration, and of course you attract more things, you attract more good into your life. So challenge, become aware, challenge your thinking, challenge the meanings you give things. Is this true? Is this really true? You know, Byron Katie asked those questions. Is this true? Is it really true? And you probably find that it's not. And then what's the opposite of that? Can I lean towards that as my truth? So be careful of the PPPs. Don't let them take over your mind. Transcend them. Self-awareness, free will, you're good. Okay, thank you so much. And I'll chat to you soon. Let me know what you think about this, or if you find yourself sometimes in this kind of thinking. Bye for now.